I'll be letting you know.
We're live.
We're live. Hello, our beautiful divine beings out there. Our earth angels, our light workers, our earth healers. Spiritual advisor Serelle here at Ascended Gifts LLC and our beautiful psychic medium.
I'm Jen.
Jen.
Nice to see y'all again.
We wanted to apologize. We weren't here Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah. We weren't here for our week little Tuesday Reef Mini Collective Read. We had some stuff going on, y'all. I think you had to leave early. We had a lot of stuff going on. We had a lot of prior appointments and obligations going on. So want to apologize, but we'll be back to our regular schedule starting next Tuesday. But we want to come in and just give you a little today, Friday, a little bit of a mini weekend read, right? Sounds good.
Waiting for the weekend.
For the weekend.
This nasty cold front coming in.
Oh gosh. Today was amazing as far as the weather.
Yeah, it was 50 degrees.
It was like freaking spring.
Yeah.
I swear it was like spring. Even the breeze wasn't cold.
No.
I actually enjoyed it.
I wish every day of winter was like this.
Yeah, it was like nice. I'm like, this is kind of a little bit of eerily nice. So yes. I'm gonna use Spirit Warrior Oracle. I really like this deck. Like this one. Gianna Poline. I really like this one. Jen's going to use
the Light Seers and the Wild Things Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
The Light Seers Tarot.
Light Seers and Wild Things.
My favorite.
Her favorites. I'm going to call them protection for us. And I know we both have been going through some major releasing with this full moon, wolf moon. Oh my goodness. And not just releasing, but with these extra energies, downloads. Yeah.
That was nuts. Did you see that?
I ain't gonna look now.
I know, but it was just like the card just.
I know it flew out for you, but while you're still doing that, I'm gonna call in our protection, not just for me. Spirit guides.
One more.
Collective out there.
I like it.
Thank you so much. So beautiful. Thank you. Oh. Have you noticed though when you do close your eyes and focus that the colors, the energy, the feelings, the sensations, the waves has been more intense?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like more heightened. Yeah. All right. What is the message for the weekend? Other than trying to keep our hind ends warm for this Arctic cold that's coming in. We got some single digits, minus degrees low at night and everything else. Yeah.
I think Monday the high is -9.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not.
It's crazy. No,
I want to pray for all the animals out there and them babies out there. And any one of you that has to actually work in this kind of weather and has to venture out. So an extra protection. Yeah. Lots of prayers for everybody that your vehicles start, they stay warm, that no one breaks down. All of these fur babies out there, these animals that have, no other place to go, but they naturally live outdoors. Hopefully they know how to hunker down. All right, what is our message for today? And for this little Arctic little cold thing we're going to be having for the weekend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Jen's waiting on me as usual, y'all. Serelle's too busy yip-yapping, you know that.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? So quit yip-yapping, bitch, and get to slinging. Oh, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. An inner child. So I said, I see that.
Funny.
And you already pulled your. Yeah. I only know. They're telling me only to do 3.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah,
okay.
you go first. You were ready.
So, I feel like this weekend is like a lot of people are gonna need to. It's like that people are getting a fresh start. A lot of people need to pay attention to their inner child. A lot of people are going to have to like really kind of focus on um, things that they in their life that they've been neglecting or putting off because they feel like it's risky. um, it's kind of like saying to just go for things. I feel like just if your gut is telling you to do something, do it, and don't feel don't be afraid to. Some of you are going to have endings this weekend, um, but it's also meaning you're making space for better things coming in, and then it's basically too saying that anything that you really put your energy into is going to grow. It's going to be prosperous. So anything you put your positive energy into and your focus into it's gonna work out for you. Um, and then I got this card. Invite your monster to tea.
I like that.
I love it. I don't know if you can see monster.
Well, yeah.
I just feel like that's kind of a symbol of accepting your darkness and not being afraid of it and not running from it and integrating it.
Well, with this Mars in retrograde, it's definitely
I mean, there's growth happening this weekend. There might be some endings and there might be some grieving and there might be some sadness, but it's you're making space for something better that's coming. So hang in there.
yeah. There's always work to be done, and sometimes we do have our rest periods. No doubt, we need those.
Oh yeah.
And our team, our spirit team knows, our ancestors, our elders know, the higher powers know. We have an earthly body. We're gonna, and a brain. We gotta have our nervous system. We have to have a stagnant rest period, just for us to rest, to recalibrate also, and just to re-energize sometimes too. I mean, we can't just constantly be working on something. Go
Yeah.
go.
You burn yourself out.
Burn yourself out, and we can't constantly be working on spiritual every freaking day.
No,
because that can also burn you out.
it's not good for you.
Right. There is such a thing as a spiritual burnout.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to learn how to do the balancing when it comes to your physical and your
You
and your
can't.
spiritual plane. With everything.
You can't neglect the rest of you because your spirituality is just a part of you.
Well, we all got obligations too.
Yeah.
Every person has an obligation to something,
Mm-hmm.
whether they live by themselves or not, whether they do have an animal they care for, whether they don't have an animal they care for, whether they live by themselves. They still have an obligation.
Mm-hmm.
They still have an obligation to themselves, or even a family member outside of that, or a friend outside of that,
or just an obligation. Take care of yourself.
That's it. That is it. Yeah. Well, I gotta look in her book here because I love her. I know what it means, but I don't know what her meaning means. But I know what it means for me. But I'm really liking, where is there? 30? Look at me. I got to go by the numbers here. That's it. Because you hit on it. I just wanted to validate a little bit with it. But yeah, right? Look at here. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'm going to get to you. I'm so sorry. It's like kind of rude. No. Yeah. Remember I said we sometimes the people pleasing thing too, where we have an obligation also. Thank you. So our first one was codependency, you guys.
Wow.
Remember, I was leading up to it, didn't even realize I was leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just it. We always got something, that's always relying on us, whether it's ourselves or whatever. We have to remember that we need a break sometimes too. And it's okay for us to say no.
Yeah.
And if not, we're going to get burnt out. Sometimes I'm telling you, I think I've said this before. When the kids were younger, I used to lock myself in the bathroom and put the music on the little radio box there. Calgon take me away, at least for a half hour, in the bubble bath or whatever, and just close my eyes, put my ears underneath the water there, and just breathe and listen. Just listen to my own breathing, to my own heartbeat, and just get lost in it, until I couldn't stand it no more, literally, or the banging got too loud, and then I finally had to come out. But sometimes it's okay for us to say no.
Yeah, sometimes you have to detach yourself from everybody.
It's okay. It's okay not to always be constantly working on something, doing something for somebody else, or feeling obligated to always do something to have that sense of self-worth, or I'll be liked more, or I'll make that person happy, so that way they won't think less of me. What about yourself?
Right.
We have an obligation to ourselves first. We cannot be good for another person or another being, living being, if we can't do it and practice those things for ourselves. Okay. So it's just a nice reminder. And maybe a little bit of this Arctic blast is trying to teach us that a little bit, to slow down a little bit, being more mindful with our own selves. How do we take care of ourselves? How are we mindful with our own selves? How do we neglect ourselves, though, when we're trying to help or please others? Because, others actually depend on us too, but expect us to. Sometimes we can delegate. Sometimes we can delegate where people are fully capable of taking on some responsibilities that, yeah. So start delegating too, even maybe just baby ones. So you know what? I think you're at an age now where you can start taking the trash out for me. That would really help me out a lot. Just something simple. Something simple. Or how about you wash your cup every night as soon as you're done with it? That way you don't leave it in the sink. There you go. Just something simple. Something simple. Right? But let's start being more mindful about how we treat ourselves and how much others really codependent on us. And we need a break. That's interesting. I was leading up to it even before. Yeah. All right, that's that one. Sorry. Serelle, we got to be the ones going longer. And then you said something else about, right? And our next card was intuition.
Hey.
Look, I'm loving this card. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. I'm going to try and do a close-up, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Sacred geometry. The owl there. Look at it. Wee. Oh, sorry. But that is a gorgeous intuition. Remember I said that everything's more vibrant, more vivid, more intense now. The energies are what we're receiving. Sacred geometry, the light codes, the flashes, the flickers. Everything's more vibrant now, especially what we're feeling, what we're receiving, what we're seeing, even more so in our waking everyday life.
Yeah.
We can already see, but now we're like really seeing through some other stuff. Really seeing through, yeah, literally. So just remember, this is an adjustment period for a lot of you. So I think that's why it's important that you really take that me time, adjust, really be gentle with ourselves, not to overthink everything that we're receiving all the time. Okay. Sometimes just going with the flow with it a little bit, or get ourselves busy with something else, maybe, or mind numbing stuff, watch something, crochet, paint, put on music, or just don't do nothing and lay there and just listen.
Yeah.
Okay. But not to read too much into it. Just let it absorb into you also. Intuition, all-time high, heightened. We did warn you prior that this was going to be happening. But you got to remember, as we were still releasing, more is coming in, new energies coming in, new information's coming in, new heightened experiences. Your gifts are being enhanced in every way.
Yes. Yeah.
So just remember that it can be overwhelming, and there is an adjustment period. And some of us are still going through that adjustment period. That's all that's meaning. Okay. And remember, I think you touched on the inner child.
Yeah.
And look at that inner child. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Don't forget to nurture. Again, it's all about nurturing oneself and that inner child. Allowing that inner child out to play.
Well, and I think too that's really important, because a lot of people lose, they lose connection with their inner child, and they become stuck.
Yeah, that imagination.
You know,
all the time.
yeah, the enthusiasm,
Excuse me.
the fire,
That too. But remember, I think I think you and your sister like did those little diamond things.
yeah.
Where you're creating really pretty pictures with those little bling bling little things, and it's so pretty when it's done.
Yeah.
I like the color, and you know what? I haven't done it in a long time. I like the color. I also like to write, and that's why I was showing you that I printed out
Yeah.
that I've had since 2009, 2013. I got some works, y'all, that I gotta get on here in my own handwriting from starting in 2009, and I'm sure I got some farther back than that.
Yeah.
That my own guides have been saying, "Hey, what about this work? What about this? This can go out there too." But that was all part of my growth and my inner child and embracing that too with our imagination and creating and having fun. We don't always have to be working on something.
We don't always have to be adults.
No, we can have fun with it. Have fun with it. I used to take the kids' old crayons and shave them and just shave them like with an old butter knife or something, just shave them into curls, right? I get the wax paper, sprinkle the different colors, put the other wax paper on top, both sides down like that on there. The wax is touching each other with the crayon shavings, and do the low with the ironing.
Oh yeah.
With the iron, real low, melt it, wait a little bit, and that would slowly peel. The kids thought that was the coolest thing to slowly peel that with the different designs. Sometimes we put different like leaves in there, or different like fabrics and stuff like that, or different little picture stuff in there, like cutouts in there. The kids love that, and it creates the best art. But it kept the kids busy too, and I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? So let the little kid come out and play. Inner child. When's the last time you put the music on, got the hairbrush up to your mouth and sing in the mirror?
Yeah, you don't always have to be so consumed with the future and what you need to do tomorrow and what you need to do,
Sometimes we just need a break.
Yeah.
We just need a break and just be silly, but a nice, fun silly for oneself. And just really nurture ourselves, have fun with ourselves, be goofy with ourselves, and lighten up.
Right.
Lighten up. Honey, life can be serious every day. We can open the door, turn on the news, listen to the radio, some social media site. It can be serious at any time, any second of the day. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun and just be and not worry so much. And throw off on some of this other obligations of codependency from others. Say, you know what, I can't do that today. I got another obligation. I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be gone for a couple of hours, whether you're doing anything or not. Okay? Just letting you know. You're gonna have an amazing weekend.
Yeah.
Amazing weekend. I want everybody to please stay as safe and warm as possible, because this is some dangerous shit.
Yeah.
When you're getting your single digits, that's just
negative is going down.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
No, this is just the other ones.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I didn't want to get lost. Look, now I'm dropping cards. Right? No, Serelle dropping cards. Thank you guys again. Thank you for understanding that we actually did have other appointments Tuesday and everything lost track, lost time, and we apologize. We'll be back to our regular schedule starting Tuesday for sure, okay? So until then, we love you very much.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Thank you. Mwah. Yeah.